You find a prompt online with thousands of likes. It claims to be a perfect, proven sequence of words. You copy it, paste it into your chat, and hit enter. The response you get is a generic, robotic mess. It ignores your specific needs and misses the point of your request. If the prompt is exactly the same, and the AI model is exactly the same, why did the influencer get a breakthrough while you got a hallucination? Most people treat a prompt like a universal key, a tool that should unlock the same door every time you turn it. But language models do not process text in isolation. They are probabilistic systems, which means the words you type react to the invisible environment already inside the chat window. Treating prompts as magic spells is why they fail. To get the results you were promised, you have to look at what is happening beneath the surface of the text box. Imagine a paper straw. Its job is simple: create a clear path to guide liquid from one point to another. Place that straw into two different cups. One holds thin water, the other thick molasses. Even if you use the exact same motion to stir both, you won't get the same flow. The molasses resists, clogs, and dictates the straw's movement. In AI, your text prompt is the straw. The AI's current state, the data it is already holding in its immediate memory, is the liquid. The environment determines the outcome. If the liquid inside the chat is thick with conflicting data, the most perfectly engineered prompt in the world will still fail to move it. Every message you send adds a new layer to the chat window, creating an accumulating ecosystem where the past constantly influences the present. This starts with chat history. Old topics leave a tint, pulling focus to past ideas. Next is session fatigue. Tracking accumulating data fragments the AI's focus. Finally, instruction residue. Early formatting rules linger, silently fighting your new prompt. These factors combine to create a localized state. When you start a chat, you are dealing with a specific set of variables that exist only in that window. This is why borrowed prompts fail. A prompt pack was built for a different ecosystem: someone else's history, someone else's fatigue levels, and someone else's residue. Because it wasn't built for your specific chat state, the borrowed prompt emphasizes the wrong priorities and defines the task based on an environment that doesn't exist on your screen. Pasting a rigid prompt into a cluttered history forces the AI to try and reconcile two different worlds, which almost always leads to a generic, low-quality response. To get the results you want, you have to move past the idea of finding the perfect magic words to copy and paste. Effective use of AI requires managing the variables of the chat window itself, ensuring the environment is prepared before you ever hit enter. This means aligning three elements: the specific context of your task, the current state of your chat environment, and the standards of quality you expect. When you define your context clearly, you overwrite old chat history. By refreshing your session, you eliminate fatigue. And by setting explicit standards, you clear away the residue of previous instructions. The same words in a different environment produce a different result. If you don't control the liquid, the straw will never work. Stop searching for the ultimate prompt pack. The real skill isn't in collecting better prompts, it's in mastering the ecosystem where those prompts live.